concessions. Joining me to discuss is Middle East expert and senior counsel at the Lawfare Project, Gerard Filitti. Thank you so much for joining us today, sir. And, Hamas has now released a total of 16 Israeli hostages as part of the first phase of the ceasefire agreement. So when we take a look at it as a whole, how are these releases impacting the balance of power for Israel and Hamas in the region? And I just wanted to get your take on the images that we saw of these men as well.
The images that we saw are very telling. We saw people who have clearly been malnourished, who have been maltreated, who have been kept in captivity in horrific conditions for 16 months now, in violation of every standard of humanity that we know. These are war crimes, what Hamas is doing. And even their release now was a propaganda stunt with Hamas members, terrorists, waving machine guns in the air, forcing these men to read statements and wave to the crowds. All this is not just disgusting, it's illegal. It's a violation of international law. And what price Israel is paying is releasing hundreds, if not thousands, of terrorists from Israeli prisons. Men and women have been convicted of killing dozens of people in terrorist attacks. And we do not see Hamas defeated. If you look at the images on your screen right now, we're seeing a terrorist organization that is very much still in control of Gaza, still terrorizing the civilian population in Gaza, and ready and willing to continue waging war.
Yeah, when we take a look at these images, there is such joy to see their release, but then such concern over the other side of that deal of all those prisoners being released. I mean, we'll have to wait and see how that goes, right? Talks for the next phase of the ceasefire agreement have begun, but Netanyahu is under intense pressure to abandon the truce and resume fighting in Gaza altogether. So when you take a look at that part of the equation, how will this influence the negotiations, you think?
I think it's very difficult to see these negotiations continuing on to the third and final phase. The issue ultimately, when you think about a post-war Gaza, post-war Middle East, you cannot imagine, you cannot have that with Hamas still in control. Hamas has to be defeated. We're seeing that they're not. You can't rebuild Gaza, whether it's President Trump's plan or some other plan. You cannot rebuild and build up a civil society when that society is controlled by a terrorist organization that's shown itself willing to steal humanitarian aid from the people it purports to protect. So this is the issue. I don't see this ceasefire lasting beyond this initial hostage stage for the simple reason that we all understand Hamas cannot continue to exist and for there to be a peace.
All right. Well, we've got to leave it there. And of course, this is one that we're watching very carefully. Middle East expert and senior counsel at the Lawfare Project, Gerard Filitti. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
A pleasure. Thank you.
We'll talk soon.